We'll begin in a seated position on our mats. So sit cross-legged or find any position that feels best for you. Then just lay your hands in your lap, close your eyes, and take a big breath in, big breath out. Notice how you feel, what you feel, and where you feel it. So from here, take a gentle twist to the right. Plant your right hand behind you, left hand to your right knee. Turn through your shoulders and even through your chin. Big inhale. Then exhale, come back to center and twist to your left. Left hand behind you, right hand to your left knee. Turn through your shoulders, even through your chin. Inhale. Then exhale, come back to center. Reach your arms out by your sides, fingertips barely touching the ground. Then reach your right arm up and overhead, stretching out your whole right side body. Keep your right hip grounding down as you do so, and keep your chest rolling open. Big breath in. As you breathe out, come back to center, switch sides. Reach your left arm up and over. Stay grounding through your left hip as you reach through your left fingertips. Inhale. Exhale back to center, both hands touching the ground. Lower your left ear to your left shoulder. Drop your right shoulder down and relax your jaw. Then draw your chin back to center and switch sides, right ear to your right shoulder. Relax your left shoulder down. Then inhale, come back to center. Exhale to a cat back, hands to your knees, round your spine, tuck your chin, press back between your shoulder blades. And next is a cow pose. Pull your heart forward and lift your chin up. Then come back to center, hands in your lap, gently close your eyes. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Notice how you feel, what you feel, and where you feel it. From here, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees come open like butterfly legs. Take up plenty of space between your hips and heels, and even walk your hips out from underneath you. Take a big inhale to puff up through your chest, hinge from your hips, and as you exhale, slowly fold forward. Let your head hang heavy. Relax your shoulders. And send your deep breath up and down your spine. For 3, 2, 1. Slowly rise. Plant your hands behind you, plant your feet flat on your mat, and lift up into reverse tabletop. Knees press forward as your hips lift up. Breathe into the stretch you feel along your shoulders, chest, and even down your biceps. Then lower your hips down to your mat and make your way to a child's pose. With your knees wide, walk your hands forward, rest your forehead down onto the mat, and take about 3 deep breaths to just ground down. Then take your time as you slowly rise into a tabletop on your hands and knees. And take any movement here that feels good for you. Then when you're ready, make your way to downward facing dog and continue finding the movement that serves you in this pose. And set up a half pigeon. Bring your right knee up towards your right wrist. Lay your shin flat and sink into your hips. Walk your hands forward and take your time as you slowly surrender down into this pose. Find a breath that calms you and grounds you over time. And after all of that movement, all of that flow, allow yourself to completely settle, body and mind, as the tension releases from your hips and your body vibrates with energy. Take a big breath in, relaxing breath out. And take your time as you slowly rise and switch sides. With your left knee towards your left wrist, sink into your hips and slowly surrender down, releasing tension and calming body and mind over time. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Slowly rise and make your way into a tabletop on your hands and knees for puppy dog. Keep your hips above your knees as you walk your hands forward. Melt your chest down towards your mat. Even rest your forehead down onto the mat, and instead of forcing this posture, just breathe, relax. Allow your body to settle into place. Three, 2, 1. Walk your hands back, swing your legs out around in front of you, and find a reverse tabletop. Place your feet down flat on the mat, plant your hands behind you. Lift your hips up as you press your knees forward, opening through your chest and shoulders. Then lower your hips down to your mat, straighten out your legs for a seated forward fold. Flex your toes back, even walk your hips back, and if it helps, you can have a little bend in your knees. Reach your arms forward and inhale to lengthen through your heart. Exhale to hinge at your hips and fold, even let your head hang heavy. Feel your breath travel up and down your spine as you fold a little deeper with each exhale. And slowly rise and come to lie down on your back. For happy baby, thread your hands through your knees to grab the inner arches of your feet. Then spread your ankles open as you ground down through your hips. If your hips are peeling up, then just grab onto your ankles or even the backs of your knees instead. Find a flat back and just stay still, noticing how it feels in this pose. Then gently tip over onto your right side and hold there, noticing how it feels in this variation. Then come back to center and tip over onto your left side and hold. Then come back to center and take any movement or any other postures that'll serve you before we seal up our practice. Pull your knees into your chest for full wind pose. And when you're ready, meet me in your final Shavasana. Take up space and completely relax as you appreciate the sensation of your body digesting all that you've just done. Take a big breath in and a big breath out. Invite some movement back into your fingers and toes. And with your eyes still closed, roll over onto one side. Using your hands, gently press yourself up to seated. And bring your hands together at heart center. Take one last moment to notice how you feel, what you feel, and where you feel it. From that place of bliss in me to that place of bliss in you. Namaste.